Greetings, dear children. Welcome to yet another session where I am going to summarize the chapter A Truly Beautiful Mind. Albert Einstein was born on March 14, 1879, in the German city of Ulm. He had a large head, and his mother thought that he was a freak. He was a late talker. He could never adjust with his playmates, who used to call him rather boring. Albert had special interest in mechanical toys. He loved playing violin too. He went to a school in Munich. He was good at studies, but he felt suffocated there. His headmaster believed that he would never succeed in his life. He once even told his father that whatever profession he chooses, he would never make a success in his life. Albert wanted to study at a university in Zurich, where the system was more liberal. He went there and showed more interest in physics and mathematics. He met a fellow student, Milivia Meyrick, in the university. Later on, he married her. Albert worked as a technical expert in a patent office. He continued working secretly on his idea on relativity along with his wife. In 1905, he published a paper on special theory of relativity, according to which time and distance are not absolute. From this followed the world's most famous formula, which describes the relationship between mass and energy. This formula was E is equal to mc square. 1905 was in true sense a miracle year for him. He explained the formula E is equal to mc square with an example. When you sit with a nice girl for 2 hours, it seems like 2 minutes. When you sit on a hot stove for 2 minutes, it seems like 2 hours. That's relativity. While Einstein was solving the most difficult problems in physics, his private life was unraveling. After years of constant fighting, the couple finally divorced in 1919, whereafter Einstein married Elsa, his cousin, the same year. Einstein's new personal chapter coincided with his rise to world fame. In 1915, he had published his general theory of relativity, which provided a new interpretation of gravity. Einstein received the Nobel Prize for Physics in 1921. However, in 1933, Einstein immigrated to the United States. Later, German scientists in Berlin discovered nuclear fission. The scientists in America were greatly disturbed. Albert wrote a letter to the president to apprise him of the extent of destruction the atom bomb could cause. His letter was taken very seriously by the president. The atomization of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945 shocked Albert Einstein. He was disturbed by the destruction and mindless use of science. He wrote a letter to the United Nations and suggested the formation of a world government, but his letter had no effect. He spent his later days in politics advocating for world peace and democracy. He died at the age of 76 in the year 1954.